Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to my Kansas Dynasty. This week we're going to be finishing week 4, and we're going to kick off the week against number 5 Colorado. That's a pretty cool intro, so I decided to include that. I love, I think his name's Ralphie. But here at halftime, 10-10 against the number 5 team in the country, and we're actually blowing them out here in the fourth, 34-16. Game's going to end at good road win against a top 10 opponent. Prince Ogbonna wins player of the game, 3 catches, 2 touchdowns, 75 yards, 430 total yards, 240 rushing yards on the day. Deion Baskerville, not bad. As a team, it looks like Prince Ogbonna broke off a couple long runs, kind of randomly. We're led in receiving by Emmanuel Littlejohn, and led in tackles by Dwayne Mills. Here I'm hard selling Alexander Biggums and Ladarius Paris. I'm going to schedule him against Arizona to come visit. We're going to have him do a team workout, see if he can be a asset on this team. And then Mafu, we're going to schedule him against K-State, and we're going to have him attend a position meeting. And there we go. We get Gideon, Olin, and then Mafu from Mustang, Oklahoma. But here we go. We're going to play the BYU Cougars in Provo in week 7. We're 5-1. Still yet to be ranked. But yes, Kansas BYU. And at halftime, we're going to be down by 1, 21-20. And here in the fourth quarter, we kind of pull away, 36-21. Yeah, the BYU fans can't believe it. But Harry Stewart, player of the game, 71 yards, 2 touchdowns. And here are the player stats, 17 for 28. Kalik Rugamba, 653 rushing yards. And we're led by Joey Heron in receiving with 55. Javon Russell leads us with 14 tackles. Wow. Good week for him. Then we're going to be hard selling Derek Gadosh and giving him a bunch of hours and scheduling him a visit against K-State. We're going to have his family come to town as well. Casey Moe and Dion Teamer also coming for against K-State. We're going to sell him on Conference Prestige and give him a trophy tour. And here we get a 3-star Kiki Okifor and 4-star Evan Cohn from Hays, Kansas, Joaquin Roach from Lenexa, Bryce Catula from St. Louis, and our 5-star Ladarius Paris from Ardmore, Oklahoma. Dion Teamer also from Oklahoma. And here we are, week 8 in the bye week. Probably just going to look at recruiting here, see how that's up, see how that's going. So as you can see, we locked down some guys. Still ahead of Missouri. And we added Dorian Golden, who are board. Greg Selvia, we are far ahead. Bobby Coffey also added. Anthony Reeves also added. Alexander Biggums, we're doing good on. Then Nate Falk, a new one on our board. And we get Alexander Biggums to commit. And here we go, Sunflower Showdown against number 6 Kansas State in Lawrence. This is a big one. Yep, team's coming out. As usual, we got our blackout jerseys on. They're looking nice. Wish it was a night game, that'd be even better. But it's all right. We're looking good. We're ready to get this game underway. We are number 25 in the nation. So game's kicked off. And at halftime, we're going to have a 7-point lead, 21-14. It's going to stay that way for a little while until they kick a field goal, 17-21. Score a touchdown and go up 7, and they score a touchdown. tie up the game. And they're driving, and they kick a field goal down by 3. They get the ball back. They kick another field goal down by 6. And we are 82 yards away from a go-ahead score, an extra point. So Deion Baskerville throws it out, corner. I believe that's Harry Stewart. He gets that first down. He gets this drive kicked off. We're coming back. About a minute and a half left. 3 timeouts. We're 5 wide. There's a good 12 yards. Empty backfield here as well. Drops back. Hits a little zig. We get another first down. We're moving the ball. Deion Baskerville is on fire. Here we're back at empty. Hits one over the middle. Oh, I thought he might be able to score there. Emmanuel Littlejohn, it looks like. Gets down to the 2-yard line. Now we're down to 40 seconds. First and goal from the 2. And we hit a slant for a touchdown. Who is that? Oh, Kalik Ragumba. He's catching touchdowns. Go ahead touchdowns. Assuming the extra point. Here's the all-important extra point. And it splits the uprights, and we take a 1-point lead. But here's K-State. Their last possession, 3 timeouts and 33 seconds to go. Drops back and has to throw it away. So 2nd and 10, 28 seconds left. Immediately dumps it off to the flat. He's tackled for a loss. Now, it's 3rd and 10. He throws it out quickly, and he gets tackled for the 4. It's 4th and 4. One stop, that'll do it. Drops back to pass, and he's sacked by Deshaun Sermon. That's going to go ahead and give us this win against top 10 K-State. We're going to kneel it out and win this ball game. Good, hard-fought game. Game-winning drive led by Deion Baskerville. Almost had 400 yards, 3 touchdowns from him. A nice 72%. He had 444 total yards. The running in this simulation has got to be messed up. But Deion Baskerville, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Also led us in rushing attempts. Prince Agbana had over 100 receiving yards and a touchdown. And Eric Younger led us in tackles. Here we are back on the Cruton Trail. We're going to have Jeff Cobb's family come visit us. And we're going to get a commit from Jeff Cobb from Grand Junction. And Derek Gatosh. And Greg Sylvia. Good week there. And here we go. We're going to be playing the Cincinnati Bearcats up in Cincinnati. Should be a good one. 18 against 20. Unfortunately, though, we get smoked. Boys weren't ready to play today. 15 for 31 from our quarterback, who had 19 rushing attempts. Joey Heron had a good game, though. 111 yards and a touchdown. And Eric Younger had 13 tackles. That wasn't good. Here's how our hours are. And this is everyone else is already committed. We're just giving those couple guys hours. But we have the 4th best class, if you saw there, so far. Here we go, playing the Arizona Wildcats. And here in the 4th, we kind of took the lead from them. And we're going to win this game 30-16. Prince Agbana, 7 catches, almost 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. Not bad. 27-43 from Dion Baskerville and 3 touchdowns. There's our rushing. Again, got to improve that. Prince Agbana, player of the game, as he should. And defensively, Earl Tyree has 9 tackles. Anthony Reeves, we're going to schedule him against Iowa State. Come visit. His family's going to come to town. From KC Mo. Bobby Coffee. We're going to have him attend a team meeting. When he comes to town, we're also going to hard sell him. Hard sell him on being a football influencer. When it comes to Nate Falk, we're going to hard sell to the house for him and give him maximum hours, which includes us giving him contact friends and family. And we're also going to be able to give him a visit here. He's going to attend a team meeting too. Here we go, playing the Iowa State Cyclones. Still ranked number 15, even after last week. So here we go. Last play of the game, actually, here. We're down 41-34. Dion Baskerville just chucks up a prayer, and it falls incomplete. We're going to lose again. That's back-to-back, or I don't even remember. But, yeah, 20 for 49 from Dion Baskerville. Man, throwing the ball too much. I got to get the run game going. Joey Heron led us in receiving with 84 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Javon Russell led us in tackles. Nate Falk commits, and Pat Akbar wins Defensive Player of the Week for the Big 12. Here we go, Week 13 against the Oklahoma State Cowboys. I don't remember if this is senior day or not, but we get the win, 48-30. Good day for the offense. It looked like 400 yards from Dion Baskerville, 6 touchdowns. Completion percentage a little low. We did eclipse 100 rushing yards. That's good. 5 touchdowns, 1 pick from Baskerville. Harry Stewart led us with 64 yards on the ground. Emmanuel Littlejohn, we had a good day from our receivers. A lot of high numbers. Then Anthony Reeves. We get a commitment. Bobby Coffee as well this week. And here we are at a bye week. I believe, yeah, the regular season's over, and we're not going to be playing in our conference championship, I don't think. But here's how our class is looking. A lot of good players here, a lot of gems. Not the biggest class. And at the moment, we stand at number 6 in the nation. Still with many weeks of recruiting, but it's a good spot to be. So we're going to go ahead and advance to next week. We're going to look at our staff. Dalton Burr, he had a pretty good year as our offensive coordinator, so we can keep him around. And Kansas wants me to continue to be their head coach, and I will happily accept that offer. And John Brown continues to coach for the Jayhawks. We're going to go ahead and move on to our bowl game, because we'll be playing one of those this year for sure. But first, we got to get through these bye weeks. Leveling up a little bit, getting close to level 30. Jaquez Spradley Demps wins Heisman from K-State. Interesting Heisman choice. And we're going to be taking a battle on the hardwood to the gridiron, Kentucky versus Kansas. in the Texas Bowl. Should be a good one. The Wildcats versus the Jayhawks in Houston. I've been lucky enough to go to the Texas Bowl a couple times, but here we go. We are crimsoned out and ready to go. Play the Wildcats. I've already beaten one Wildcat this year. Actually, two, I think, because Arizona. And here come the Wildcats. I have yet to win a bowl game in this playthrough or this simulation. So this is a big one. Really want to win this. 8-4 Kentucky versus 9-3 Kansas. Going for double-digit wins here. And at halftime, we're going to only be up by 6. Looked like we were in better shape than that. At the end of the third, they're going to take the lead, actually, 21-20. We drive down the field. We kick a field goal to go up by 2, 23-20. They score a touchdown, go up by 5, 28-23. And here we go. Looking for a go-ahead score. And we got it. Down the sideline. Prince Agbana scores our touchdown. Puts us up by 1, if my math is correct. Nice little streak. Looked like something cover 2. Couldn't get over there in time. But yes, we're up by 1. We're going for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Run up the middle. Love it. Good hard-nosed football. But they get the ball back, drive down the field, and are lining up for a long field goal to tie up the game with 20 seconds left. And he does make it. So it looks like overtime might be in our future. Yep, and we're headed to overtime, tied at 31. So here are the OT rules. Hopefully we don't get to 2 and 3 overtimes. Hopefully we can end this in 1. It's been a hard-fought game so far. Fellows are shaking hands. But here we go. Kentucky gets the ball first in overtime. And he's going to throw it, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. They had a little orbit going on that last one. They're going to send the running back out in motion again. He's going to drop back to throw. It's going to be intercepted in the end zone by number 27. Wish I knew these guys' names or these numbers. But we're going to get the ball at the 25. Only needed a field goal. The simulation doesn't seem to understand that, though, so we're going to be slinging it, it looks like. I wish they'd just line up for a field goal and get a little closer. A little play action, though. And we're going to get one over the middle. And here we go. Little E formation. It's the Ohio State playbook. Fullback dive. There's our fullback. Number 61. He's hitting the Heisman on him. And we're going to win this game 37-31. Yeah, the boys are hyped. I don't blame them. 350 yards and 2 touchdowns from Baskerville. He had over 100 yards rushing. Here's our receiving. Good day for the receivers. Prince Agbana with a go-ahead touchdown. And defensively, Javon Russell leads us with 10 tackles. We are the Texas Bowl winners. Here's the end of season stats. Deion Baskerville, 30 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, only 58% completion. Our running game has a lot of work to do. Just aren't great numbers. Prince Agbana, almost 1,000 yards. A little surprised not. Joey Heron right behind him, and Emmanuel Littlejohn coming in third. And then Javon Russell gets 100 tackles exactly for us, followed by Eric Younger with 97. Kicking, Cortez Teague, 24 of 25 field goals, and 100% on extra points. And here's our end of season recruiting, how we're looking. Oh, this is the early National Signing Day, so we're looking at development trait. There's some stars and some elites, I believe. Impact, normal. Impact for Greg Sylvia, Dion Teamer, star. Joaquin Roach is a star. Nate Falk is a star. And Deshaun Sermon wins Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. And here's the college football playoff bracket. We got K-State versus Michigan in the national championship. K-State had one loss this year, and I wonder who that was to. So we're going to simulate this game and see who wins. And Michigan is going to beat K-State in the national championship. Yeah, that'd be rough if they won a national championship in a series where I was supposed to. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. We're going to tackle the off season in the next one. And I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching.